So let's create some fabric flags that you can use to decorate with. I'm going to use some paint, a stencil. These are totally optional. And then we're going to use some trim here. Again, this is totally optional. And then you'll need some kind of skewer or dowel or something. And then I'm going to use this flower, some fabric of your choice. So let's get to crafting, y'all. Let me show you how I created this cute little flag. So what we're going to do here is we are going to use Fabri-Tac for my project. Now you can, if you're a seamstress, you can certainly sew this little flag. But here, I decided I think I want just a one-sided red and white pinstripe. This is like a tiki material. So I think on one side I want to do that. So the other side is going to be like a canvas fabric. So I am going to stencil on the back of this flag. So that is why I'm just using, y'all, you can make it whatever size you want. God, I didn't even get the dimensions for this. I think it was 6.5 by 4, maybe. So anyway, you can just to your liking. So again, here I'm just cutting out my canvas fabric, and I am going to do a little fraying on this teaking fabric. I believe this teaking I got from Hobby Lobby. I always get it when it's on sale. Sometimes it's on clearance, so I get a good deal. I also found the canvas fabric on clearance, so I scored pretty good there. Okay, so this, I am also going to fray that canvas fabric a little bit. You don't have to. I'm just doing it just for the look that I want. So right here, you just real simple, y'all. This is so simple. So I'm just taking that and kind of lining it up, and then we're going to take our Fabri-Tac and just merely put that Fabri-Tac on that material, and y'all, that's basically it. Just trying to clean my nozzle there. It was a little sticky. So right here, we're just going to apply our Fabri-Tac all over that canvas. Again, this is going to be like a two-sided flag. So I'm just applying that all over that little piece that we cut out. And then we're going to take that tiki material and we're just going to apply that right on top of that canvas fabric and just kind of smooth it out real easy, y'all. This is so simple and fun. These are fun to make. I have made quite a few of these just for decorating purposes, but also I am going to use some of these in some of my crafts that I sell. So here I just took a piece of blue jean material I had on hand and I just cut a little square out, just as big as you want it. That's up to you. And then I had this little dowel. Now this, I did have a regular little flag on it that I got. I believe you can get a package of these at Hobby Lobby. So I just ripped that little flag off and I'm going to use that little dowel because it's perfect for this, for this craft. So on the back of this, I decided I wanted to stencil it and just make it, I don't know, just something different. So I got this corner stencil from Essential Stencils. I love using these corner stencils. They are so cool because you can use these over and over and over again. So Essential Stencil, I do have a link to that in my link tree on my page at Circle Heart Creations. So right here, these paints are Hobby Lobby paints, and one was too bright, one was a little too dark, so I decided to mix them and see what I get, and see if that color, I think that color will be perfect. So you just want to offload your little stencil brush, and so I'm going to line this stencil up, and you can see I do use this stencil quite a bit. So right here, I'm just applying that paint just with my brush. And there you go. And then I'm just gonna do the other little corner. You just merely line it up and just take your stencil brush and swirl it around. And then, so you have a little white area there. I'm just going to continue and just use this stencil just to kind of cover that white area up. And then we'll just have one little piece there. And there you go. Look how cute. So this will be a two-sided little flag. And then you just give it a quick dry. You want to make sure that paint is dry. And there you go. Look, you have a, oh, how cute. This is so, it's going to be cute. So right here, I do want to take my Distress Oxide and just give it a little bit of some color on the edges. Just make it look a little older. I'm just going to spread that out all over my little flag. And on the other side, we'll continue that process. Just on the edges and then come in with it all over the print. And then we're going to take our little dowel and just fold one side over, just depending on which way you want that flag to face. So just going to put a little Fabri-Tac there on the end and then just fold it over that little dowel. Just make sure you press on that dowel, make sure it is secure and pressed up against it. That way it won't slide up and down. And then this little blue piece that I had on hand, just who doesn't have an old pair of blue jeans that you can cut up, right? I believe this was my husband's. So right here, I just cut a little square out, and then we're just going to Fabri-Tac that down. Look how easy this is, y'all. And it's just so fun and cute. It turns out so cute. And because I'm not using a hot glue, you know, all this can be done with some your grandchildren, your children. So fun. And there you go. And then on the, well, I had this trim. I forgot I had this trim. So we are going to apply this trim. This is totally optional. You don't even have to do this part, but I had this trim and thought, well, why not? So I just cut me a piece of this trim. Now this trim I did get, it came in like 6 different colors from Amazon. And I'm just going to apply that. It's like a little leather piece, leather trim. So again, my Fabri-Tac, y'all, and just gonna place that right there. To me, it just kind of gave it a more finished look. And then we have just our little flower. This is a little paper flower that I had on hand, and believe it or not, it was white. So I just painted it. I just took some acrylic paint and painted it blue like I wanted it. And there you go. Look how fun. This is so much fun. And then let's just put a little bow. Why not? Just a little, tie a little sari silk at the end there of that flag. So cute. You can use this in so many ways. I hope you try this. And if you're not following me here at Circle Heart Creations, I hope you give me a follow. Thank you. Bye-bye.